Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
AYO Peachy 409 Dr. Pepper Peachy 409 Dr. Pepper Peachy 409 Dr. Pepper Peachy 409 Dr. Pepper.
Let me see what you have! Annoying! No! Oh my God.
Back by unpopular demand, me!
I swear to fudging God, Peachy. I was trying to get a nice screenshot. Okay, so first off, hi everyone, how are we all doing? Hope you're doing great. Happy Monday. I was trying to get a nice screenshot of like all of these characters lined up and I was like, I'm gonna press the screenshot button now, we'll start the stream, will be great. Literally 2 seconds ago, 2 seconds before I went live, Peachy just runs up and fudging blows herself up and dies. She's right here on the ground. She did that like 2 seconds beforehand. I didn't even get time to react, to start, to do anything. She's just dead now. I'm just like, this is such a great screenshot, and Peachy comes in and ruins it. So that's how I'm doing. Do we I'm gonna help Peachy, guys. If there's me, then you'll move. No, you better not move. You better be part of the screenshot. You better join in. You're here now. You're joining. Don't leave. Yep. There we go. That's it. That's the screenshot. I'm not mucking around in G-Pose for another like half hour. I want to just do the story and get it done, you know? So, anyway, now that that is all over, how's everyone doing today? Peachy, I hear you did not have a great day. I'm so sorry. Hopefully the chaos here will improve it. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what patch this is. It's probably like 7.2. 7? No, we're in 7. It's probably like 5.2. Wait, 5? 4.2? Heavensward is 3. This, okay, 4.2. It's probably 4.2. I was so excited for this stream. I was so excited. I was ready to have a great time, and then Mystic's like, no, you're not. You're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a bad time. You know what? Fudge you, Mystic. For starters. Screw you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You're going down twice? Oh no, Peachy, I'm sorry. I hope everything goes okay. I hope you're doing well. I hope this improves things. I hope you just have a great time here. Upon completion, this quest should be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens. Wait, what? Wait, why are there rooftop gardens? Also, just for pure, like, purely for, complete honesty, I'm heavily considering removing the controller redemption for Final Fantasy. Also, oh my god, I love how this thing walks. Look at it go. I also have no idea where I'm going. Rargal's Reach. But dang it, every time. Of course you had to make a grand entrance, but like you didn't even wait for the stream to like actually start. You didn't even like blow yourself up on camera. You were like, fudge it. I'm doing this before the camera like shifts. Zero chance to react. Or to even anyone else to see it, like, crazy. Well, Mystic. Well. Looky what we have here. Mystic. I believe some people would call this the end of the quest. And as we all well know, the controller redemption only applies for the current quests, which is such a shame. Such an absolute disaster. Well, here we are again. It's been such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? That's Portal for those of you guys wondering. Alpha has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. Oh my god, Alize wasn't even here. She missed everything. That's rough. That's rough. I was patrolling the palace grounds when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I doubted my own ears. Well, don't worry, it's dead now. We were lucky to have Echo Blessed champions nearby, but we need a closer eye on the Kuliana. Mm-hmm. One could say it was premature. What? Are you talking about you blowing up before the stream started? Violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned in its cost in recent times. Something Lakshmi was the breed mother's doing, and whoever places them might not be so keen on the idea. We'll have to watch and wait. Mm-hmm. It's been like 5 minutes, not even, and I already can't read. Well, okay, it's probably been more than 5 minutes. Yes, so Peachy, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Peachy. Stop it. Get some help. Are we prepared for Imperial counterattacks? Ah, fudge, I don't know, man. That'd be a question for Resistance's newest recruit. A military commander with far more experience than me. Raban? We call it an army, but the Resistance is a collection of small independent groups, and when Conrad passed his command to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ralgar's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under a new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander of our forces. He's more experienced than the rest put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Peachy, what the hell is that? Is that a crab? Is that someone slamming their hands on like a desk? I can't tell what that is. It's moving too rapidly. Also, my eyesight's not what it used to be. Given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative. Wait, what do you mean, given the progress? Didn't that just start? Crazy crab. Okay, it is a crab. I wasn't sure, like, because I was like, they look like pincers, but it's such a small resolution and they're moving so quickly, I can't tell. You know? Well, I love it. Oh my god, we have detachable arm optional. Dress up Raban. Use so this is what Harris said last time we streamed this, was he said read the description of it as an item and when you collect it as a minion, I think? I can't quite recall exactly what he said, but it's... You're a fudging monster. You are a fudging monster, Retsky. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I hate that emote. Why? Just why? Also, you made it so... It's so big. Why'd you make it so big? I give thanks to the company that my makeshift raft... Also, I'd just like to point out, I don't even like see that any notification that you've made it bigger until I like actually look at my chat and it's fudging huge and I'm like, oh yeah, you've spent bits on that. Zodiac, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well for El Amigo indeed. We have Raban on our side, and the goodbye with Nanamo was so sad, I cried. I'm doing great. I'm very tired though. We had a long weekend and I did nothing during it. But I'm exhausted anyway. Because of course I am. But I hope you're, well, you just said you are well. I'm glad you're well. Oh my god, also Gisetsu's alive. I forgot about that. What happened to Nanamo? Nothing happened to Nanamo. Raban, Nanamo basically said, Raban, I know you want to go help the Mhigans, so I'm firing you from my command so you can go and help the refugees. And so Raban was like, but Nanamo, I love you. And they like hugged and it was all friendly and then he left. Dead finally. No. It's this cutscene. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. I guess I gotta read this. What is he said so far? I do give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. Okay. But there the generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for a new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in the city of rich merchants. No one stays dead. No, he fudging survived. And Retsky, you clearly weren't here for that because otherwise you'd know he survived. I was so mad when I found out he lived. You know who else lived? Your favorite female villain. She's alive too. She didn't die either. She's okay. Ugh. Oh my god, Gisetsu. Retsky's like, hell yes. He is the Alex of 14, honestly. Hi Horizon, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. You'll call it even. That's, oh god, I don't like it. Who dat? Oh, this is the evil girl? I didn't even fudging notice her without all her makeup. At least I think it is without it. Maybe it's just been a while. Different hairstyle? Something's different. That's her. That's her now. What? More sweetbreads. I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. Oh no. So what, are they all just buddy-buddy now? We're just gonna ignore the fact that she was a horrible person and shot him? We're just gonna ignore that? That's... I guess she lost the war, so she's just kind of like, well, whatever. There's no fight anymore. I don't fudging have any clue what's happening. Unless she had amnesia? Yo. What if she had amnesia from the... What if the knock to her head from the tower collapsing on her completely changed her personality? Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I'm alive and I must return to my master's side. Uh-oh. Oh, he's not doing well. Come see you. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Even has a nickname for her? Why does she look so concerned? This is so weird. Not my dummy mummy. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded and that he's already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Wait! No, he died. We watched him slit his own throat. There's no way he's dead. I mean, he's not dead. There's no way he's not dead. This entire expansion is everyone's dying. Just kidding. Everyone lives. Y'shtola survived. Gesetsu survived. Fudging Yotsuyu survived. Xenos survived. Did anyone die this expansion? Did anyone die? Anyone at all? Kryle kidnapped and taken her Aether from her? Nah, actually, she's cool. She's chill. Fadola? Nah, she's a good guy now. Like, what? What is happening? Small wonder the provinces have begun rising in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce their viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Wait, so maybe they're just hearing rumors that he's alive. He's got to actually be dead, right? Like, he has to be dead. Who's that? Who's that? He's got cool armor. I want to know. They're not going to show me. Because why would they? You know, why would they? Ah, yes. Quest is over, chat. I got an achievement or something. I got Raubon's left arm. Sorry, Lise. Sorry, Lise. I love your title and everything, but we're Raubon's left arm now. Oh, I get a greeting emote. Can you have? Why are you like this? His name is not Terry. No, you can't have it. Meanwhile, great timing. I was about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. You can't just make a joke about that. Like, I know I literally changed my title to his left arm, but you can't just make a joke about there being only one hand. That's so mean. Having him at the helm done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultan to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council's decreed we're to maintain a presence at Rargar's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our efforts in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. Yeah, that sounds about right. We can hardly afford to lower our guard, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. Are we gonna try and, like, be political and nice? It's Shanti's daughter, the half-dead one. Who? For whatever reason, I thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. Sorry. Who is Shanti? There's no prospect in engaging in talks other than coming to an understanding. I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they see us. A genie? I'm missing... I'm missing something. I'm also choking. Just like I've been reaching out to Fodor, she still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Memely, there you are. Yeah, what up, Alphino? You know we have link shells? You can just contact me. You guys have phones? Maybe don't choke. Oh, you're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so right. I'm so sorry. You're sorry? I'm wearing lead armor. Wait, what? 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 We received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More that she didn't say, only that she'd come to Kugane right away. LED. Oh, LED. Well, sorry that you... Yeah, okay, look. I should have, like, realized that when you didn't spell it L-E-A-D, and I should have realized something was up, but instead I was like, lead armor? I don't know what you're talking about, because I apparently can't fudging infer. This is just the highest armor I have available, okay? I'm sorry. It wasn't by choice. It's just, well, like, it's my best gear. Me, sorry, no, not today. I'm against the world today, so you hinge. Oh, no, Peachy, I know. Trust me, I worked that out real quick. You haven't sent a single message in chat in the past 10 minutes that hasn't been caps. Okay, you haven't, okay, okay. So you've sent, like, your past 5 messages. It's, okay, it's really been your past 5 messages. Your past 5 messages have been in caps. I get it. I get it. I had to, like, backtrack so often then. So many times. As I've told you more than a dozen times, my wounds are quite healed and I'd benefit from fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Why was she wounded again? Oh, from the end of the... Okay, never mind, I remember now. Canonically, you always write in caps. Well, that message was, funnily enough, not in caps. From the step... From the almost having her neck sliced open. Yeah. That one? No, I remember now, though, so it's okay. I don't remember who did it, though. It was probably Xenos. You made sure not to put it in caps. But you said always? Oh, go back to caps. No, it's okay. Please don't. Spare us. Spare us your, yelling. I was about to say I'd come too, but I just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck, whatever it turns out to be. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Okay, back to Kugane. Ichi, please don't put it like that. Ichi. Ichi, please. Ichi, please. Okay. So you know how Peachy likes to blow herself up in front of us on stream and die? Yeah, she's taken to defining it like that now. Completely unnecessarily. There's no need for it. But that's what she's chosen to say. So we're just sort of here, stuck. Hold on a second. Oh my god, these are not aligned. Kinda? I'm trying to... Is there... What's the gap? Is it not equal? It's really hard to tell when the mana is, like, in the way. I don't know. Anyway. Ichi, don't you fudging dare. Do I... Wait, hold on.
This is the part where you're supposed to laugh! Laugh, you stupid mother!
Hi, Harris. How are you? Rather equal to me so much real estate. I like how it looks. That's really it. I actually just like what it looks like. No. I accidentally used that on myself. No! I was gonna try and use it to like on you because it says it absorbs damage equivalent to a heal of 500 potency. So I was like, maybe if I use it on Peachy, she won't die. And then I misclicked and used it on myself anyway. So anyway, how are you doing, Harris? I hope you're doing well. Oh, I need to check this. So I've read it says detachable arm optional. And if I check it, I now have a minion. And you said I need to read what it says. Produced to commemorate Mhigans liberated, the avatar was originally meant to serve as an apology for his troubled start. To that end, it was said to have been programmed to beg forgiveness a dozen different ways. Oh, that's not nearly as exciting. She has, oh, is it, well, I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if it just did a certain amount of damage, like if it did damage equal to the max health, or if it just like was an instant kill. I don't know how it's programmed. I don't know. It could have just been programmed as deal damage equal to your maximum health. I don't know. I was gonna try it anyway. Also, I was gonna... Oh. I'm trying to work out, what was I gonna do? I think I was going to... I was gonna give that to my tank, right? Gonna put that on the Dark Knight, and then I was going to use my Elegant Tomestones on a White Mage weapon. Hi Mystic, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I don't even like the sword. I don't even like the sword. I'm gonna equip it, and then I'm gonna take this out of my inventory, and immediately, I'm immediately gonna waste a Glamour Prism. I'm not even gonna like bother with going to like, I'm not even gonna bother with going to my Glamour Dress or anything first. I'm just gonna cast it like straight up. But how are you doing, Mystic? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How damage area with blue actually has three of them? Why do you need 3? Having said that, I really can't wait for Blue Mage. Wait, Blue Mage is next expansion, right? Was Blue Mage released in Stormblood? Oh, sorry, Shadowbringers? So do I want... No, I've already got that. These are all... Yeah, these are all give to the Grand Company. One is a full recovery, another ally, the other is a super high damage single target. Mid-shading rings, okay. It's such a shame that like quests don't tell you what patch they came out or anything, because I'd love to know like, oh, I don't even know what patch I'm in the middle of. I don't know when I'm gonna get to 5.1, 5.2. Like I think I'm in 4.2 now probably, but I might be in 4.3. I don't have a clue. And I could just Google the name of the quests and it would probably like tell me on the wiki, but I can't be stuffed. Just show me in game. Meanwhile, who cares? I care because I like doing things in order. When I play World of Warcraft, or when I played it, and I was going through all the expansion contents and stuff, I was literally checking when each quest was made. Because fudging WoW, it just gives you all the quests right off the bat. It just chucks them all at you. You don't unlock them naturally like you do in 14. So I would like literally have add-ons and the wiki, and like I would use like sites to make sure I did things in order. I've been so blessed not to have to do that in this game, so I don't worry about it. But I'm also like, when do I want to do some side quests as opposed to others? Like, when am I in 5.3 now? Am I, sorry, 4.3? Am I in 4.1? Like, how far away from the next expansion am I? When should I be doing the Hildebrand quest line? Because I could be so far ahead with it, or I could be so far behind, and that determines whether I do the main story or not. I don't know. Peachy, what are you doing back there? Don't take the man's seat! Peachy just stole this man's chair. I should wait about 4 months before continuing. I said play things in order, not take as long as an actual launch. Listen to the words I say, Harris. Play in order, not wait as long as it was when people released fudging whatever. I forget. I preferred how Tataru looked beforehand, I'm not gonna lie.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
I got jump scared by his voice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved.
And what could Dawn Trail start doing title cards to the first quest of the patch? I didn't even know they did that.
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies.
Uh-oh. What's going on? Yeah, I wasn't going to point it out, Redsky.
Master Hancock,
but I guess you
pray,
did.
tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy.
Oh no.
This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months.
Xenos is still alive.
So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor.
Xenos is alive.
Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugani to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
Not the Xenos current. No. You're probably realizing what cutscene in the story this is about, right?
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma,
Oh.
Yotsuyu.
Oh. I mean, that's pretty important too. We're all like, but we watched her die. But you didn't, did you? And that makes me mad.
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her.
But that means Gotsuyu might live. Oh my god, we Gotsuyu? Getsetsu! Oh no!
We all did.
Nobody knows that. I know! And yet, I watched Xenos die. There was a body, he was dead, and yet they think he's alive too, so I don't fucking know anymore.
Nor am I one to take rumors at face value.
It was a complete
The
accident.
Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu.
Well, that's what we hope. But I know better.
But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Getsetsu's Rogadan? That makes sense, because he didn't seem, like, human. But he doesn't look like a Rogadan either. He just looks like a really, like, bulky, like, Highlander. No, Redsky. No, I know he's a glide, but he doesn't resemble all the other Rogadan. He doesn't resemble all the other Rogadan. He looks like a unique individual. Or green, or like some other shade. And he is very much not that. Also, his build is still a little different. He's not as tall. He's more like wide and bulky. Like much more bulky than a Rogadan. So I just assumed he was just some like aesthetically different, like fudge. I don't know. Like you're right. It's obviously a Rogadan. It's obvious. Yeah, but like he's more so,
Well,
you know.
no conclusive proof.
Whatever. Leave
I
me
thought
alone.
that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Leave me alone.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
I'd like to believe it, but his death scene was stupid, and then he didn't die. So like that's like 2 strikes.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day.
Does the samurai tell me why his jobstone is tank blue? I don't even think I've... Peachy, I have not even seen his jobstone or anything. I've not... Huh. Interesting. But why would I know? I don't go looking up people on the wiki to avoid spoilers and stuff. I don't know what his class icon jobstone is because that's not shown in game.
But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them.
I don't know.
I am bound by duty to
He's a
ascertain
tank
the truth
replacement,
of the
yeah.
matter.
Which makes sense.
Will you join me in this quest?
Because that was what I was thinking, was like, if you use him in a dungeon or whatever, I assume he's a tank because, well, look at him. We'll find Getsetsu together. I'm not sure what Redsky would do if he found Yotsuyu again. I'll be fine.
Thank you. If Gorsetsu
Gretzky
yet
might just swap
lives,
sides on us,
he will
though.
need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
Play them all with Zoe. Fair, 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 fair.
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
I would have loved to use the
Alas, not.
NPC
But
support and
I
NPC
have
runs
taken
more
the
just
liberty
to
of employing one of the finest informants money
have
can buy.
actual like
Who shall have
NPCs
the
like help
latest
me with dungeons, but
intelligence
god,
and
they
the
take
Guardian's
so long when they're not
movements
using
and more
AoEs and being
besides.
run with people. You would stab a side. No, I know, you'd swap sides. That's exactly what I said. I just assumed he's a tank based on his size. I didn't assume he's a tank based on his size. I said it makes sense because he would be the tank replacement. Like, none of the other characters that we've come across that I can think of off the top of my head are tanks. Like Thancred used to be a gladiator. Arenvald, I think, is a warrior, maybe. He certainly looks like a warrior. But or a paladin. I can't remember which. But everyone else is either DPS or healer. Like, we would need a tank. Thancred's also notably not a gladiator anymore. He's a ninja. Well, rogue? He's not really a ninja. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's stupid. He's a tank. He is a tank. He's a tank with a sword. No, that's both. No, he's a tank with the samurai sword. Ninja stats, rogue abilities. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like he's not actually a ninja because he doesn't use the ninja stuff. Katana, thank you. The word did escape me. The informant awaits your pleasure. Why do you put it like that? The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjay Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, Fuyuno Kagane is immediately seen. There's a 2-second clip you're awaiting. Oh boy. You take a nap here in game, or you like go on PG? I'll give Soban a hand if he's providing a ship. The least we can do is supply provisions. In game, okay. I'll wake you up though. You and your annoyingly suicidal tendencies. What? Oof, rip. Oh, you're not actually dead. I expected the worst of you and I apologize. But also, can you blame me? That is all. Take it out. I'm assuming she can't because it's currently being washed. Just a stab at a shot in the dark, if you will. Shot in the dark. Hildebrand is taunting me, guys. He's right there. He's right there. Hold on. Can I see like the whole quest chain on the wiki? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, how many fudging quests are left? Oh, never mind. Those go into future. Okay, there aren't that many Hildebrand quests. You know what, chat? Did we just finish the Hildebrand quest? It doesn't seem like there are too many left. I just don't know how long they'll be. But I kind of want to finish them. Duty involved. Okay. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. Posture check. I've been actually having really bad posture this whole weekend. I guess I've really taken the like chill and like be lazy and stuff to like too far. Inspectors, ah yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you're so eager to hear the tale, I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar, bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection. The Saburo Sukihiro in broad daylight. Okay, Waluigi, calm down. You say he attempted and failed. Yes, little did he know I'd recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai. Oh, plot twist, it's fudging Gesetsu. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your blade. Truly, you are fortunate indeed, Master Akabono. It surely is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not want to forsake a prize. You've no doubt the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, and we may finally bring this villain to justice. I just realized it can't be Gesetsu because we're not meant to know he's alive at this point in the story, probably. I mean, again, unless it depends when this quest came out. If it came out before Gesetsu was found living, then it's different. But if it came out afterwards, this is why I need to know when each quest released patch-wise, you know? I have no need of additional guards. Yojimbo alone is worth... Who the fudge is Yojimbo? I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience. I've made my decision. I'll not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Sekisugami's approval. I have a pressing engagement to which I have been looking forward to all week, and I'm not going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me further. He literally just does not care. That's what I thought too, but I really don't know if like they still have similar characters or not. You being present? Present? There's a guy from the slices, right? Wait, the guy that does all the cutting on the bamboo sticks? If he will not listen to reason, he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better or right, let us follow Master Akabono to sound blah blah blah. Okay. Yep. Because I was gonna say they had what's the guy from Anyway the Wind Blows? The big blowy guy. They had him for like the Realm Reborn. Oh wait, Peachy, you said you have gifts. Typhon, thank you. Oh my god. Wait. Peachy, why did you give me like 4 fudging mounts? Holy shoot, chat. This is big. This is huge. Peachy, thank you so much. I love collecting mounts. I am a huge mount collector. Minions and stuff are fun and they're cool, but like mounts are my thing. Mounts and glamour. Oh my god, thank you. Part of me wants to open the mount guide and look at each thing I just unlocked, but the other part of me wants it to be... Don't you collector me. I'm still doing the story. Once I'm done with the story, the very first fudging thing I do in this game... Receive them like, shut up. The very first thing I'll do in this game once I'm done with the story is chase down as many mounts as I can. Oh my god, it's one of these guys from the first Hildebrand quest line. Someone actually gave me this one on my other character too. I love this mount. It's the one you have. And I have this one on my other character too. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Peachy. Immediately favoriting all of these. I'm so sad that like mounts aren't account wide. So I have like some cool mounts on my main character that I haven't had. Like especially that one that you just, these two. I love them. I'm so sad I don't have them on mine. The Mandragora is an abomination. Wow. You leave the island periful. You leave her alone. You leave her alone. Actually, here's a question. Okay. I didn't realize I had, what's it called? Little quotations. So I wanted to see if Rabon had one. Not visually? Oh, you mean story-wise? Oh, don't tell me then. Don't tell me, because spoilers. You know how I feel about them. This is actually underneath me, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Read it, it's not in any plot line. Loaded aboard a train vessel's pilot's provisions decide to try luck in the open sea rather than be added to soup. As luck would have it, the tides over there, the desert island let her attain enormous proportions. Why is that an abomination? What's wrong with that? She wanted to not be eaten. Oh no. I'll call you like the answer still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass and none of you lot are on it. If you were to minister speak with might convince them to let us stand guard over the... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Vicky, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? How have you been? Yeah, you literally, Shigure is an actual idiot. He's like, hey, we just want to talk to your master so we can help you protect the secret sword that you're secretly holding that no one else knows about. Just let us in, trust us, we're good people. Like, dude, why did you think that would work? My mother has told me I'm quite handsome. Oh, Hildebrand. Never change. Besides camping 2 degrees. So, camping, cool. Camping in coldish weather, cool, pun intended. But this is not the weather to be doing that. It's freezing. It's been freezing recently. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm glad you're doing well, but why? Maybe Mandragora, but it was Alchemy. Where the fudge did it say any of that? What? We got Hildy sidetracked? Just a little bit. Because I'm nearing the end of the story and I want to be done with it, you know? Like, I'm nearly there. Also, we got put back in Kugane, okay? I'm going to do all the Hildy stuff in Kugane before I leave Kugane. Because then I'll have to spend like another 600 gil getting back to Kugane. So I'll just do it while I'm here. Long weekend? Oh, so fair. That's so fair, Thicky. Yeah, no, I get it. But it's too cold for that. I'll be in this region for a while. That's fine. That's okay. Because we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. I have a plan of surpassing beauty, if I do so myself. Are you acquainted with any gecko? Sydney Stinky? Just leave permanently. Forehead. MSQ is 4.2. Okay. Good to know. I have quite a lot left to do for this then. For, Stormblood. Because I assume they come in patches of like 0.3, 0.4 as well, and like 0.4 is the final one. I Hildebrand agent inquiry, blah 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 blah. I've given them a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of agent inspectors. I can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. Dang, Shiguro. He's not gainfully employed at present. Hildebrand, ouch. As a matter of far greater import, a grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. I would have you clothe my steadfast assistant in your finest kimono. Wait, what? Hildebrand came out this, you won't even meet until you find him again as 4.25. That's fine. Because as you said, they're completely disjointed anyway, so. Loan you a kimono, just like that. I'm not sure what mischief your inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No one worth her salt would let a stranger parade about town in hers. You can continue that doodle. Doodle? Not for nothing. If you're truly in desperate need, then you should be willing to pay for it. 70,000 gil? Oh, the explodey one? Nice. Oh, no, wait, not the explodey one. The Pika one, right? You've done 2 of them. I'm silly. 70? Only 70,000? My what? I have a gambling problem. Love the horse bets. Lost my last gil. Look, Memely doesn't have a gambling problem, but I can absolutely see her lying about it. The pig one, yeah, I worked that out. We got there in the end. Yeah, I'm gonna say I have a gambling problem. Just for the lols. I know all too well the temptations of the sorcerer, but worry not, I'm more than capable of paying for this expense. Probably saw the same website when you look at how much left. I was not paying attention to the actual number, like the numbers themselves. I was just noting if they had a 4 at the front, and I was like, yep, that's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4, and then I got to like 6, and I was like, wait, I've missed some. That's why I got to 10, and I was like, wait, no, I've screwed up, and then I just gave up. I straight up just gave up. Nah, she pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. To reduce your gamble. Gamble? Your IRL gamble? I don't know what that means. It's for quest name to show. Yeah, true. What? As of when? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. So plans to disguise Nashi as a gecko that you might enter into the company of the master and therefore keep watch for the wolf burglar. I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but that is our best option. I thought they were called gachas. But I guess gacha is the mechanic rather than the thing. But yes, Peachy, I agree. Lower your IRL allowance for that stuff. They give themselves an allowance to pretend they've got some control over their addiction. I mean, they do though, right? Look, it's just like anything else. My view on it is anything can be addicting. Sugar is addicting, we all know that. Games can be addicting. Gambling, obviously addicting. Smoking, addicting. Like, addictive behaviors can be present in so many things in life, right? It's not just limited to what we recognize. It's everywhere. That's what I thought when they were talking about Geico, yeah. So when you set an allowance, then you sort of like, it's less so a problematic addiction because you have control over it, and an addiction really only becomes an issue when it's preventing you from continuing your like main life, and it takes over your life, and you're like facing difficulties because of it, right? So if you set yourself an allowance that you're only going to spend a certain amount of money or whatever, it could be still addiction and it's the last bit of control you have, or it could actually be like a reasonable step to prevent yourself from falling into problematic addictions, and you're just using it because you want to enjoy the content, or like, especially for games, you're biased. No, I know you're biased against gambling. I'm just saying it for like everyone here, because just because you do spend money on gambling things doesn't mean that you're an addict, right? And I just felt like I needed to go into that rant because it's kind of important. On your gambling app, you can spend so much money daily, and it's taken. Oh no, Peachy. Oh no. Yeah, maybe look into that. There's a 14 rewording of what the fudge is geisha? Geisha? Fudge. My guilty addiction. It's not an addiction, guys. I just really like the side quests, okay? It's not taking over my life, it's only taking over my streams. Hildebrand is you in response to another sidetrack. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. I do not, Retsky. No. In my brief time, I've come to understand the myriad complexities of Mhigan culture. There's a custom by which one might express the favor of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head. What? Hildebrand, you're not gonna shave? You do, I'm sure you do. I don't have a fudging clue. No. Why would you think I know? Japanese courtesans? I'm not familiar. I know what a courtesan is, generally. I don't know anything about Japanese ones. If you were to show me a photo of one, I'd know. Why do you think I would? My knowledge of Japanese culture is shamefully low, to be honest. Some of your messages are not being seen. No, you said M18 for Japan. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what that means. The other issue with gambling is that even if you set yourself an allowance to design in a way to make you spend past your line. Well, you know, that would be, if you set yourself an allowance and you stick to it, then you've got control. If you set yourself an allowance and you keep going over that, then you have a problem. Obviously, there are other signs for whether you have a problem or not have a problem. Like, it's not just that, but it's an indicator, right? DMs? Oh, boy. I'm scared, chat. No, actually, I don't know. I don't know, Peachy. I don't. So, as I said, shamefully low, get fudge. As I said, I don't actually know a lot about Japanese culture. I really don't. And like, didn't you play Heart Gold Soul Silver? Yeah, when I was a fudging kid. And also, they're all sprites. I didn't know what any, like, sure, like, they're all sprites, and I took it all with, like, a grain of salt because, like, it's about 5 narrow evolutions. And did I know they were courtesans when I was 10? No! We need to educate me. They were kimono girls. Yeah. And that was going to be the other question. I was like, why would they put that into a Pokemon game? Fudging Retsky. There's a difference? Oh my, okay. And now Retsky comes out as being, what's the word? Ill-informed? Poorly, there's a word for this. Always, well, white face paint, none of them had it. Is Nashi gonna shave her head? Has she already done it? No. Oh my god, no. Nashi's not gonna do it, is she? Oh, she's gonna shave his head. My head? Ildy's head? Oh yeah, okay. She's doing the pose. Yeah. Her beauty reborn. Wait. Oh. There it is. My hair, my beautiful flowing locks. Yeah, look, honestly, that's illegal. That's actually an assault. Surprised that, oh no, I immediately could tell. The music, the stance, the dress, that I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what it was. That ruined his life. Yeah, it would. It fudging would. That's straight up an assault. And also, you don't just go cutting someone's hair off like entirely. Oh my god. It ruined his life. Is this another Japanese culture thing? I don't know. I dare say she did you a favor. The Sekisui Gaming might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono, never mind the girl. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough. Oh my god. Bold. Just like Doug. Nailed it. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? Nothing's wrong with bald. But, you don't... Nothing's wrong with being bald, but that's a choice. Well, unless you actually have, like, hair loss.
I know! It's Voldemort! He's back!
Hi, Beth. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You can't do a poll from your phone? /poll. Unless that doesn't work either on mobile. Oh, I did not read that before I skipped it. There's no greater truth than if we trust in ourselves and the gods, fate shall conspire to see us succeed. No. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it means make me bald. Not doing it. I'm not growing a mustache. I'm not getting bald. Why do you feel like you need to control how I look, Beth? Do you need to talk about that? No, yours is fine, Harris. While Twitch has pushed out more mod features for mobiles, polls and shoutouts are still jank. Fudging. This is why I'm such a huge proponent of don't use Twitch mobile. It sucks. It just sucks because it just means I never watch anyone like on my mobile device because it's actually like abysmal. You're in bed? No, I know. I'm understanding that there's like no good compromise here. It's bad and it sucks and Twitch needs to fix it because holy shoot, it's bad. And it's why I don't watch anything on my phone. Like if I'm in bed for the night, I'm not on Twitch because the app is horrid, you know? Ta-da. It's abysmal. Like, how do you have the backing of a massive company like Amazon, which literally pushes their technology as like the forefront of their entire fudging business model, own the biggest streaming platform in the world for live streaming specifically, I should say. Well, the biggest gaming, I mean, I actually have no idea how big it is compared to Netflix and stuff. Probably not, but it's the biggest gaming live streaming service in the world. And yet your app experience is literally the worst I've ever seen. Like, actually, so bad. And they're trying to push people to use it more often. Like, why do you think people don't? Samurai removing the hair is equivalent to dismissing themselves from their lord, so just took away his job. Yeah, the problem, Harris, he didn't have a job. He didn't have one. He didn't have a lord. No one wanted to hire him. He was doing. He had nothing. He had nothing. So there was no one to dismiss him from. Wait, actually, yes, you do. You do. You look every bit well. I can't fathom the doorman turning her away. It took away his option of being hired, but not necessarily. He already did. No one wanted to hire him anyway. Anyway, jump back to the main story for like 3 seconds. Yes, he's literally trying to join the Sekisagumi. Sekisa whatever. And they already said absolutely fudging not lol. It should be the place now. We wait and see who comes. Who are we meeting? It's been a while, friends. Yes, a long while indeed. Gasetsu? 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 Oh, fudge. You little... You funny business and you know what will happen. Only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you think we were born yesterday? I have half a mind to call Lise. Not Lise, I beg you. It's very fishy. It's so fishy. Oh, don't worry about it. You know, Lise, Alizé. Why did I say Lise? You know, Alizé. They're just not. It's not important. They're just like friends of mine. I actually help them out a lot and talk to them. You know, they're quite a bit entertaining. I should introduce you one day. Not now though. They're a little busy. You know, you don't need to concern yourselves. You know, when I'm not being the warrior of light or the White Mage of Light or the Dark Knight of Light, or when I'm not being the bringer of light, if you will, I have spare time. So shut your face. And we were like, oh no, I'm fully aware of what Lise did. The Empire says you forgot to high and low, far and wide, come to enlist my help, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Oh, there's ad break. Okay, I'll be back at the end of ad break. I need to refill my water, otherwise Peachy will murder me in my sleep. Or while I'm awake. Hard to tell. Checking. No, I do recall. I do recall. I'll be back. I've returned. I'm back. Hi. Sorry. Hi. How we doing? What have I missed? What have I missed? What's going on in your lives the past 3, 4, 5 minutes? Oh no, how long I've been too long. Good. Glad to hear it. If I turn around and you're dead, I will scream. What I do, I have a whole. I bought my bottle. There we go. I got. Don't worry. That's why it took a while. I was filling up a big freaking bottle of water with the slowest tap. Seen it with my own eyes, I did not, but Imperials are confident, very confident. Look at the size of their contingent. Blue Mage Kaboom, I will cry. Here's something they did not know. A rumor which you'll find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogadan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous? Sold his katana to a pawnbroker. It was no common katana, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No, regrettably, I did not have a working relationship. I wonder why not. Is it maybe because you're a scam artist? You can if you want. I do not want, actually. Why that be? I wonder if he didn't know better, I think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I'm certain. When you speak with him, I'll make contact with Gallian connections and learn what I can of the progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but is it wise to let Namazu out of our sight? What choice do we have? What choice do we have? A fine choice it is. Boy. I am an adept at gathering information. It's so much more efficient to share the work. Share the work? You... Okay. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. So true. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Touch. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar officers are, I prefer the fresh air. I want to buy the katana back for Gisetsu. I want to buy it back from him. I have a new greeting. Chat, we are going to get distracted by fixing our emotes so we can add the greeting to our greetings tab. I'm also... Hi, Peachy. Osmo Sweet Coffer. Magic Prism. Bomb Hand and Lockroad Head. I don't know what that means. Because of course we are. I mean, look. I don't have many here. This will be so easy to fix. So it's on my Conjurer. So now, I just go to my Conjurer. Oh, I didn't even realize I had. Okay. I'd lay out. 2, 3, 4, 4, and then we grab the fancy new greeting emote we have. Bam. What is that? Peachy. I'm surprised such a simple emote is not one I already had. Okay. Back to our white mage. And bam. So, no, that's goodbye. This is wave. That's greeting. Kind of don't like it. However, Cosmo Suit Coffer. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, it's a whole freaking... Are these legs and feet? These are legs and feet. I thought they got rid of dual thingy. Whack. This is pretty cool, actually. I do like it. Harris, what? Harris, are you okay? What does this do? Nice. Green tea set. Ah! I want him to just talk to me funny like that. Okay, what's this one? Is this the one that you just used? Yeah. Hi Peachy, how are you? What up? Leave Peachy alone, Harris. I already know enough about cosmic exploration from everyone else who's been doing it. Like, it was everywhere. And Peachy knows that I know what it is because I've spoken to Peachy about it beforehand. I know what it's about. Unfortunate that it was spoiled, but not Peachy's fault. Where the fudge? Okay. Rogadan, Samurai, and Maiden, never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Dang, okay, rude. I hate how the quest markers aren't going away. Like, I spoke to that guy and it still stayed there. So you've heard tell of the Rogadan Samurai's katana. Small wonder, it's a fine example of its kind. Yeah, I hope you found our pawn broker. Excellent work, Mimley. And that is the katana? I've seen, again, I don't know anything about them, Harris, but I have seen those faces before because things got spoiled for me. And again, Peachy knows that. Craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you'll be pleased to know the pledge has just expired. The pledge? I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. How expensive is this? If you're serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. Banana Bread, hi Project, how are you? Hope you're doing well. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gasetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing a safe return. It is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. Oh no, I'm sorry, Project. I hope you're doing okay. Well, you said you're not doing okay, but I hope things get better for you soon. That sucks. I could lend you the coin. You know, the coin that I just wasted on all the gambling I spoke about. Grateful I am the offer. I cannot ask this. It's enough to know Gasetsu is alive. The signs are by the katana. Of course. School holidays? Oh, God. Are you far from school holidays? Well, it wasn't even from random houses. You wanna know what it was from? Half of it's from the fudging launcher itself. When you open it up, they show you characters and stuff in the launcher. The other half is just from their fudging Twitter. And the other half is just like other random like things as I'm browsing the internet generally, and then stuff just pops up. Because people don't spoiler tag half the posts or anything. But I don't go blaming individual people for things. Except the launcher showing characters, that's really fudging stupid. No, not the patches and the events, the characters on the right next to the login. Like fudging, I'm not gonna say it on stream for the people who don't know, but there's a certain character that shows on the login screen now that I didn't know was in Dawn Trail because the last time I saw him was in Realm Reborn post-patch. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that's the thing that the launcher spoiled. You know? The launcher spoiled that! So yeah, sometimes things just happen, Harris, and I'm not gonna go taking it out on other people. The novice chat too? Oh, I am not in a novice chat, thank God. Also, they're not exactly the best either. The novice chats, they're kind of not great, to be honest. Master Alphina, your kindness is touching, truly, yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Tatara not expect to be consulted? Come now, a friend would never relinquish his blade with a need not great, and are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I'm sure Tatara would wholeheartedly agree. You've made a wise choice, such pieces are few and far between now. If you'd be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. Project, congrats on being second. Appreciate it. Big stretch. Sometimes the stretch feels really good. After he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He's our friend and we'd return his weapon to him. The only time we ever used novice chat was once to get a healer, as it was trapped near the end of the term to help us spread out. No, that's so fair. That's so fair. I don't see a use for it really because, like, I go into these games with the mindset of I don't want other people to like be telling me what to do and what not to do. I will figure things out on my own. I'm okay with like bits of advice if I'm like doing something that's clearly wrong or something that's like maybe a trap that like a lot of people fall into, like here and there. But a novice network is completely not for me because like I don't need to go seeking out help for like all sorts of things and like asking people what I do next and stuff. That's just not how I play games. I don't usually like need a lot of help with being new. I just figure stuff out on my own. And also, as you said, there are spoilers. I know that not every mentor is a great person. And also the mentor requirements are just have nothing to do with you being an actual good person and being kind and helpful. They're literally just, oh, have you done every single dungeon in the game and gotten a certain amount of commendations? You're a mentor now. Which is like, it's prestigious, sure, but like, it for a role that's meant to be helping out and welcoming like a bunch of new people, I feel like it should need more scrutiny, but that's just me. I suppose I can know how I'm telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested summon, his pretty young companion began clamoring for... I don't even know what that means. Oh, that's the food! It's the food she was having. I recommended they served at the tea house and they set off. Needs to start realizing every person has different ways of learning. Well, it's not even just that either. I just, like, look, there's nothing wrong with a novice network for people who do want help. That's totally fine. And I'm not attacking it for having that purpose, right? Yes, not everyone's going to be needing the same thing, but like a novice network is a location for people to chat in and to talk to if they do need to get help and if they want to talk and get advice or whatever. Fantastic idea. I think it's a brilliant idea. I just don't think the execution is great, especially around the mentor side of things. The old dungeons is use rental roulette. Ah, okay, right. Well, then that's even like, that's not even that. That's even easy to get then. 500 clears total could be like, that could be so many things. And 2,000 commendations, yeah, that will take a while to get. Either A, it's taken a while for you to get there and that just means you played the game a lot. Or B, you've just begged for commendations, I don't know. Like, it doesn't, like, neither of the requirements say, hey, you'll be really good at actually being nice and welcoming to the new players and helping them out. They're just requirements of, oh, do you know this game back to front? Yep, good enough. But guess what? Know-it-alls, just because, like, you know everything doesn't make you a good person. There's so many know-it-alls out there that think they know best, and they'll be so rude about it. I just, look, again, maybe I lack the knowledge because I'm still new to this game and I don't really know a lot about the whole mentor situation, but from what I've heard, not a fan. It's not to say all mentors are horrible, just that like there's no actual level of scrutiny at all. I didn't even know where fudging... Oh, it's all the way over there. I was like, I didn't even know where Hildebrand went. Nations are easy, you can do quick guild tests. True. But also, is there such a thing as a quick guild test? Is there really such a thing as a quick guild hest? The guild hest itself, yes. The queue, though, no one does guild hest. The queue takes forever. Sometimes I wonder if it'd be quicker to do a dungeon than a guild hest. Of course I remember, how can I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you've ever seen, scoffing down Dongo as if her life depended on it while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it for me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her way across the Ruby Sea out of the reach of her family. When the girl had finally had her fill, sailed in the direction of the hostelry, presumably to find someone to escape the boat. And now I have 2 locations, so back to Hildebrand I go, to be distracted once more. Wait. As much as I would love to get a main story roulette done so I can get like 350 tomestones and just buy myself a mage weapon, a white mage weapon, I don't want to waste half an hour of my time. Ow. So, hello, we have girl in kimono. That rhymed completely accidentally. So what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart as the lovely Geico Nashu. Hildebrand, you're doing such a poor job. You're doing such a bad job. And where's she been hiding? Master Akabone is sure to take a shine to you. I don't like that. The girl might enter and no one else. It worked. Did it though? Is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Mimely and myself should have accompanied her. I mean, I can put on a kimono, but I'm also a Lalafell, and I don't think that would be... Did I tell you it was a plan of surpassing beauty? Did I not? What's Nashi got up her sleeve? I'm intrigued. Nashu, are you just gonna steal the You're not in there, are you? The sword without peer, the Geico without peer. We're fortunate that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. The very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I don't like... He's literally Waluigi. He's wearing purple as well. Probably a bomb. Oh yeah, true. It's Nashu. It's always a bomb. Could not agree more. Alas, whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. Nah, I don't. It's Waluigi. If your lords insist, I should be glad to partake. If my lords, not your lords. I can't, whatever. I'm tired. It's 8 o'clock. She's been poisoned. Such a beautiful girl you are and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best and the very best you shall have if you but give yourself body and soul to me. I don't like that. Fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I'm sure I've told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Stubborn as ever, no matter. In due time you'll be mine one way or the other. I don't like this. Begging your pardons, my lords. This is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another one? Never mind. Come, my dear, have a seat. Nope. Noshu! Salutations and greetings, from good sirs. Wait, is there another one? Oh no, don't tell me it's Hildebrand. Oh no, Hildebrand, no. Hildebrand, no. What is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I'd be receiving no... whatever that is today. Sorry for me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I feel this is a bridge too far for me. The brand. Such beauty, such grace. It doesn't mean now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps I have had time to recover, but after I've had time to recover, but not today. And now she's just eating. My lord, not reconsider. Pray allow me one dance to convince you. Enough. Remove him from my sight. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's order? The master has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services. A contemptible master who consults with lecherous dogs. I agreed to serve only as a sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims. No need to eat the entire food supply. I don't know. Let her cook. Well, she's not doing any cooking. Let her eat. Let her eat. I don't even know what that is, Harris. There he is, the wolf burglar. Caught in the act. To be fair, I would like to point out that if it wasn't for Hildebrand, they would have seen the wolf burglar themselves, but Hildebrand distracted all of them completely unnecessarily. Ah! At last the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Hildebrand, not now! It was master of messing things up, literally. Master disguised Inspector of 1,000 Faces, Defender of Justice. I feel so conflicted. Oh, poor you, Jimbo. Pity? You were just yelling at him. Why is that a pity? If it isn't the talking statue, fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Saburo Sukahiro. There, I pronounced it, you happy? Probably really poorly, but I tried. Nashu doesn't have the bomb. He does. Oh no. That's rough. Is she going for the food? No, she is absolutely going to catch the sushi, yeah. Yeah, she got the sushi. What happened? There you are. You're unharmed. I'd be heartbroken if there was ever a single scratch upon my... You are a creep, sir. Punch him. Even better. My lord will do well to take greater care where he places his hand should he wish to keep them. Yeah, you tell him. Love that. Address my friends, for he has failed in his thievery once more. The sword remains safe and sound? Oh, genius move. Look what you're holding. Does it even look remotely like... Oh, never mind. It's not the sword. For the record, I'm not actually bald. No, you're bald now. I'm so sorry. You're gone from my sight and do not return until you've found my sword. I'm confused then. What did he grab if it wasn't the sword? Did he grab your Jimbo's sword? I don't remember what your Jimbo's sword looks like, but he has a sword. After he went to all that trouble, he still managed to steal it. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. Well, you didn't sacrifice them, they were taken from you, but whatever. Though I care increasingly less for Akabona, he's nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him alone. Yojimbo has volunteered his services. Hell yes. He's a normal katana. Well, normal looking. Also, why is his waist so absolutely thin? That is not healthy. Is he actually is he Slender Man? Like, he's a stick. Wait, I want to hear what everyone has to say. Hildebrand still hasn't wiped off. That may well have been my best disguise yet. Oh, Hildebrand. I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yangxia. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It's more than just a tool, I think, and it's clear of dome and design. The self-same details also caught mine eye. I dare say the makings of an inspector. I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment to Yangxia. I see you up there. Harris, that means nothing to me. Nor do I want to know. Because spoilers. Oops. I saw a bomb. Excellent time, my friends. Mistress Alizé arrived mere moments ago. Oh well, at my end, Gyurdo met with the Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugana came directly from Golemel. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they picked up Gasetsu's trail. Okay, okay. So Gasetsu wants to go to the mainland? We're here for it. Wait, would the mainland be Eorzea or would it be... No, it would be Doma. Doman mainland, right? That makes sense. You use silent funds to buy Setsu's katana at the ask. Yeah, Tataru's not mad that he purchased the sword. She's mad he purchased the sword at market price without bargaining. That's what she's mad at. And you're so right for that, Tataru. We win some haste and seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here's the contract to sale. Pray see the man is paid. Tataru's gonna be so mad. You agreed to this? Give me strength. It's not like the search can wait. You best be on your way. Tataru's gonna freak. I am Tataru right now. Alpha, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the office as soon as you get back. Oh no. Oh no. Alpha is in so much trouble. Alphina's gonna get fired. Fired from the Scions. Oh. Wait. I'm so sorry, Peachy. Peachy, I'll be back. Zara seemed rather vexed, did she not? Even the melodramatist. I'm sure fine sentences can stretch to a single sword. Oh, Alphino. You guys probably have no money left. Oh boy, Alphino. Oh boy.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Aris, don't hint at things. Don't hint at things. Me forgetting that there's a volcano. What's going on here?
What's going on out there?
That's what I'm asking.
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
Oh. Oh, we have to return. We have to help them.
Turn their attention here. But for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Nah, see, this is actually partly our fault because we convinced the Confederacy to help us, so we're gonna actually help them back. So... If they have guns on their ships...
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy. But with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
So, okay. Two things. If the Garleans have guns on their ships, why do they even send infantry down? Why wouldn't they just, like, raid hell from above? I guess they're looking... Actually, no, that brings me to point 2 of what I was going to say. I think they think the Confederacy has captured Yotsuyu, or otherwise has Yotsuyu, and they want Yotsuyu back, and so that's why they're going for her. Would be why they don't blow up the Kingdom Come, because they want Yotsuyu back, and so they're sending in infantry. I figured it out.
Unless Yotsuyu is on that island.
I'm so smart.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
Peachy. You're so right. Thankful, hydrate.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Alizé's gonna turn around and say, you're correct, arguing will only delay us. I'm going in and you can't stop me.
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Alizé, you had the upper hand! Hi, Mindstorm, how are you? Welcome in. I am baby. Well, I'm not baby, but hi.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
Bye, Soroban.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
Wait, does it...
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Has Alphino learned to swim in like the 2 days it's been? He raises rather tall, more if you include ears. Wait, hold on, that's the bunny people. Fudge. I know this! I know what they're called! I promise! I've forgotten. I've fudging forgotten what they're called. And the only thing I can think of is Lopunny from Fudging Pokemon. Viera! Thank you. I'm so silly.
Come.
I love Viera. I really wanted to make a Viera, but I decided against it because I like having headwear. I want hats. I'm so sorry. I couldn't do it. I couldn't see it through. I couldn't do it.
And opening.
And ignored. What do you mean ignored?
Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
You said V. I saw both of you say V. No one's being ignored. What? Oh, was he? Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see Alphino at all. Also, this is devastating. I've been level synced to level 70, so I don't have my new glare attack. This is so sad. Holy actually has a massive range. Oh. Oh, no time to rest now. No, okay, yeah, I see it now. Man, if only I was... That was so stupid. You can't time me out, Hope. Also, hi, how have you been? If you are who I think you are because of the name change, it's good to see you. You can't time me out, silly. You're significantly ahead? No, that's so fair. I've been taking my sweet fudging time. It's Gasetsu! And Yotsuyu as
Lady
well.
Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
I'm so convinced she has amnesia.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Yeah, she has to. She's terrified of them. Okay, there are two possible situations here. She either has amnesia, or she knows the Garleans will kill her because she failed. And so she doesn't want to go back because she knows she's fudging dead. But I think it's the former. Hello, hello. Gotsetsu, no!
Are you all right?
No, she's absolutely got amnesia. 100%.
All right.
Gazetsu.
Love the carbuncle popping in.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles.
Oh, sir.
All forces, attack!
How have you been though, Hope? I hope you're doing well. That was not intentional, I promise. Sure thing. Well, that's what, like, literally, surely they all know who I am by now. It's not like this is the first time a Warrior of Light's been seen. Like, you guys know, not only do you guys know I exist, but you know I'm actively in, like, you know I'm actively around. I've been here for the past expansion. You know I'm here. Ooh, enjoy. Who's the new villain? I haven't paid attention to Dead by Daylight in quite a while, I'm gonna be honest. A knife? No! Why not? Why not, huh? Let me see what you have! A knife! No! That's probably what you're referencing, I just realized. I'm sorry. He means to blow it up. I don't think I can stop that with my DPS. So I'm just gonna sit here and let it kill me. Wait, actually? Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm not killing it in time. I leave. Woohoo, bye. Wait, that's it? I thought that was good. I thought it was gonna do so much more damage. Okay, but no, I can see the taskbar. It's not. I know it's not perfect and it is in the way and it's a little annoying, but I did know it was there. It's something I've been considering changing because it's been bothering me a little bit recently, but at the same time, I'm also just like, I can't be stopped, you know? Alzira for spam sound? I honestly don't even notice it. It's so quiet, it doesn't bug me. Also, I'm used to, oops. I'm used to hearing an error sound anyway from playing WoW a bunch, so like I literally just zone it out. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get this one down. Bye! Lol, I leave. Have fun. I should have hidden... No, no, there's nothing to hide behind. I'll take it back. You can turn it off, but it turns off along with a bunch of other things too, and I don't want to turn everything off. That's my problem. I'd like to turn just that error sound off and not the other things that go off as well. And as I said, I barely hear it anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Correct. Yeah, that's why I don't turn it off. Back? Oh, that's a lot of mines. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Circle. It's called Circle of Death. That's so funny. Hi, Lay. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Y'all just started Stormblood? Lay, you know what that means? It means you can join. Also, holy shit, you're like, you must be just going through main story quests and nothing else, right? Because like you started your ult like 2 weeks ago.
The art of my forebears.
You're alright mostly. Not even. That's my point. No, I know they said just started, Harris. I'm saying that because they started like less than like 2 weeks ago, it means they'll be here. Like they'll catch up to me sooner than I will even finish Stormblood. So I'm saying like they'll be able to join me, not now, but they will be so soon, theoretically. You're also not just wait. So how are you catching up so fast? Uh-oh. Am I just that slow, or like... You can skip cutscenes? Oh, yeah, true. I don't even think about skipping cutscenes, like, because I'm playing an alt as well, right? But I'm not skipping the cutscenes because I really like,
Focus. Release.
I really like watching the story again. Because, well, yeah, well, obviously if they're required, I consider that part of the story, Harris.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
The heavens have been thanked.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that.
I always help my friends.
But they would never have come here were it not for her.
Oh boy.
I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
She has amnesia. Poor
Do
thing.
not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
But is it permanent amnesia? Is that why you got to level 95 before starting Dawn Trail? Mindstorm over here just like, I've done every quest. It all makes sense now. I imagine if you do play like all the quests on one class, you will absolutely be overleveled, which is why I try to balance it out. But...
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Is MSQ and class job side quests? Fair? But like, that's what I mean, is like if you do all the quests on that you do on one class, it probably ends up a little bit overleveled, right?
As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below.
Yeah, but because of gravity, you'll still fall. And so Gosetsu's here holding up the roof, right? And the floor below him falls, so he starts to fall. Perfectly fine. What I'm confused about here is, like, okay, everything, the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared, like, for everything. So he's still gonna fall at the same rate as the ceiling. So it's not gonna squish him immediately as he falls, but he will reach his terminal velocity before the ceiling does. So at some point they're gonna fall at the same speed, and then suddenly he's gonna not fall any faster, and then the ceiling will hit him on the way down, is my point. The ceiling will hit him on the way down, and then he dies anyway.
We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by.
Of course, Titanic
offering
logic.
as a raft of sorts.
It was offering us a raft, and funnily enough, the door was big enough for the both of us. Crazy. Your friend was level 80 before entering Heavenswood. Oh no. That's rough. A whole 20 levels, 30 levels out. Nah, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Exhausted.
Hi Hope, welcome back.
Drifted out to sea.
What's the new killer that you like?
Mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
That's a solid point, except for the fact that he was holding the roof up, and I don't like it. It's dumb. He should be dead. Wishy-washy explanation is still a wishy-washy explanation. I don't like it. Legion. Wait, Legion's not new though, right? Volleyed by Xena and Demi. Wait, Demogorgon as in from that Netflix fudging D&D show thing, Stranger Things. I don't know. Wait, Xenomorph. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. So there's some good raid content. The problem is, right, is I would love to be doing all the raid content and stuff like that, but I stupidly made my character on OCE servers. So getting into a match is like too hard. Xenomorph is an alien. No. Hope, because Hope said they like playing Legion and then Xenomorph and Demogorgon. So all of them. It's not that there are hardly any players. It just takes ages to get any like lobbies or anything for any of the raids, especially. So I honestly skip the raids and I don't bother. But I've made a North American character, which I luckily got into the Aether servers a while ago before they closed. So I've been having no issues doing the raids on those. At least so far. I only just did the Crystal Tower raids like today. So I'm still a fair bit behind, but I want to do everything on that character because I feel much more comfortable with actually getting queues for things. But we'll see how long that lasts.
She was with you the entire time.
So I'll do them at some point because I really want to. I can't do it on this one. Because it just takes too long. It's too hard to...
Kimono which saved her
That's
from
true.
being
It is
sprayed,
mandatory, so that definitely
not.
helped. But because of the large player base as well, I'm hoping that I get others as well, right? Yeah, no, OCE you can wait over 20... Yeah, exactly. On OCE you can wait over 20 minutes just for the Crystal Tower raids. So the fact that I did all 3 Crystal Tower raids today and they each took me between 5 and 10 minutes to queue for, I'm feeling much more confident with the other raids. That I'll actually be able to, like, to actually do them.
But it offered precious little protection against the foe. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories. And speaking like a child.
No, amnesia. The FC helped you. That's the other thing as well. I'm also in an FC over there, so I'm hoping that will help me out too. You want to, I know, I also want to see them be more populated, but it's just, the problem here is, right? The problem here is they waited far too long to introduce oceanic servers. Like every MMO that does introduce oceanic servers late into their lifespan, this happened with SWTOR as well. They offer a ton of initiatives for people to swap over to OCE, and a lot of players do go over to OCE. They see that they've got an OCE server and they'll jump on in because A, the incentives, and B, they've wanted an OCE server with low ping for ages, right? The unfortunate thing is that most people who play in Oceania who have not had oceanic servers have already made a lot of friends on North American servers, on Japanese servers, on whatever other servers, and this happened again with SWTOR as well, and that they don't actually want to leave because they've got guilds or FCs and those other servers. They've made friends. They are fine with the lag because they've been putting up for it for years and they're used to it. They don't actually have any reason to transfer over to OCE. So you have the entire OCE population not joining the OCE server because they don't need to. They're happy on the other servers. So the population just doesn't grow as fast because you really only get new players joining the OCE servers, right? And again, this isn't the first game it's happened to. It happened to SWTOR, it's probably happened for others. And it's the real problem a lot of MMOs fall into when they don't open with an OCE server to begin with. But at the same time, Most MMOs can't even justify launching with an OCE server because if they don't expect a large OCE player base, that's just server maintenance costs and stuff they don't want to spend. So they just don't do it. It's the reason you can't leave the OCE server. Wait, you can't leave the OCE server? Wait, what do you mean? You used to ping and you like to populate. That's exactly it. Like, although I started this game with my stream character on the OCE server, I much prefer playing on the NA server. It's just more alive. There are more people there. It's more enjoyable, and I don't even notice the ping. Is the ping gonna bother me in like high-end raid content? Sure. But so what? I'll get used to it. I'll get used to having to move out of like AoEs and stuff a few milliseconds earlier. Like it doesn't bother me. Like two of your Aussie friends haven't moved to OC because they've raid. Well, exactly, and that's the thing, right? Like if I do want to play with my friends or do anything on OC servers, I can data travel there too. So there's no reason. Even if one opens with one, it still isn't. Well, that's exactly it. Even if it does open with one, it isn't going to be as populated because the OC population is lower. But they're absolutely kicking themselves or shooting themselves in the foot by not starting with it. Because, you know, while other servers will be populated here in OC, it might be like down here. If you don't open with an OC server and open with one later, it's like over here. It's so much lower, right? You move here now since you established friends and social material. Oh, yeah, no, that's so fair. And it kind of sucks too, because you can travel to OC servers, but you can't travel out. So everyone who's done the data transfer and like actually permanently moved the character over to the new OC servers, realize that they don't have a lot of stuff and it's lacking in population and queue time and all that sort of stuff. They now have to pay to go back. You just exactly. I'm just adjusting to all the mechanics and stuff. It doesn't bother me. Around EU servers, nice. Yeah, unfortunately, EU servers are a little too laggy for me. Like I think NA servers are just under 200 millisecond ping, whereas EU is like 300, 350. If you could travel out, you wouldn't mind. Well. And that's exactly it, right? I'm in two minds about data transfers between... So, okay. I love that you can data transfer to OCE because it helps OCE have more population because everyone can go into OCE. And I would think ideally, it would be great if every region can transfer to every other region. However, as you said, like, if that were possible, then I feel like OCE servers would lose their population even faster because everyone will transfer out of OCE. And like, while yes, their home base will be in OCE, so they'll still have like FCs in OCE and they'll still have like their houses and they have to do all the like Cactpot Gold Saucer and like all the Cosmic Explosions and all those other events will still have to be done in the server that they're home to. And also just for those who are new here, I'm not actually that far in, like, this is the furthest I've ever gotten. I only know about Cosmic Exploration. I don't know anything else, so no spoilers there still. But I know you have to be on the home server to do it, right? So even though their home server will still be OCE, everyone's just gonna immediately leave OCE to queue for anything because no one's gonna queue in OCE if it's opened up everywhere, because why would you? No one plays in OCE, they'll just travel out. And I don't know if that will make things worse if I'm just being like a little pessimistic about it. I do think ideally we should be able to transfer between all regions. That would be perfect. It's just, I don't know what that will do to the OCE region, you know? Anyway, that's my little rant, I guess. So having said that, I guess the opportunity to transfer out of the OC region to actually do a queue is better than not being able to queue at all because no one queues in OCE. So like, I guess there's still a silver lining.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard.
Oh, Gosetsu.
Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Oh, shoot. So Hien's gonna deliver final judgment on Yotsu.
Judge what?
Her crimes? His crimes. Does he have crimes?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu.
You can actually go enough to do
tickles your fancy.
I don't know enough about the new stuff.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
Oh. I am
As
a
you
duck!
say.
Captain Roy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in.
But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
It's Brosetsu. He's alive. Somehow,
You have my
Yotsuyu has returned. Sorry. It's not even the first time I made that joke.
Well,
I'm
I must be
ashamed.
going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
What do you mean this once? I thought we were in agreement that you wouldn't tithe us because we helped. Ah, whatever. Whatever. Oh, hi, Peachy. Oh, hi, Peachy. Sansui says we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuya to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she'll already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. Oh, no, wait, I wanted to talk to them. Oh, they're all leaving. Okay, hold on. Where is... Okay, that's in Yangzhou. I'm in the Ruby Sea. Okay. Join Alizé. Oh, yep, thank you for the gift, Peachy. I forget I have this every time. Wait, wasn't you? Wait, who was it again? Oh, no, wait, it was Mystic, right? It was Mystic, okay. Thank you, Mystic. Thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. It was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Mimely is, anything could happen in the chaos. You haven't even gotten it yet. Wait, have you still been trying and not getting it? That's rough, PG. One day, maybe. One day. I kind of feel really bad for Yotsuyu. Well, everyone, really. Hi. Hello. They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. Does she know what she did? Has Gasetsu told her anything? You just haven't been into it? Fair. Because I know you're feeling really burnt out a while back, right? These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? She doesn't know. He hasn't told her anything. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. It's past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. I don't know if I'm, like, really naive. Or if my opinions on this sort of situation haven't really been fully formed because I've not been exposed to anything like this before. But the fact that you're taking... Yes, she's a criminal, but she's completely lost her memories. And when memories make up so much of an individual and their personality, you can't say she's the same person, right? So, I don't know how I feel about them hiding the truth from her. Because surely she knows that she's got amnesia. Or at least Gasetsu's mentioned that... Maybe he hasn't even done that. But, like, I feel like it's only right to be like, hey... The reason they're acting so strange around you is because you're a horrible person. Okay, maybe there's not really an easy way to really say it, but I still feel like she has a right to know, especially because she's being taken to someone and she's going along willingly because she doesn't know she's taking her to be judged for her crimes that she doesn't know she's committed and possibly executed for things that she doesn't even know she's done. And I feel like that's a little not fair. You know? Like, doesn't she have a right to know that they're literally taking her to be judged and killed? Well, it's... I wouldn't know what to do in this situation. I just know enough that it's making me quite uncomfortable. You only did dailies against you didn't burn out, so that's fair. I don't know if Peachy burnt out from it, or if Peachy was just burning out. Oh no, overwhelmed by it. No, Peachy was getting burned out by it. I see. That's rough. Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Cat, no! You didn't get like, literally never again.
I didn't get stream notifs heartbreak. Also, I was asleep cause I fixed my sleep schedule.
Congrats fixing your sleep schedule. And also, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. That's 22 months. That's almost 2 years. That's insane. How are you, Cat? Good morning, I think? Mayhaps? Mayhap it is morning for you. I just realized there's gonna be an ad soon. Get a new phone. That'll be why. That'll be why. Do you not have Discord on your phone at least? Surely that you get the Discord notifications, right? Oh, ad break. Okay. You do. So why didn't you get the notification for the stream? Like, I can understand not installing the Twitch app. Because, like, lol, who does? Your Discord isn't sending... Oh, that's annoying as hell. Well, Cat, so you know, I stream at this time every day, you silly goose. Except tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, everyone. Just so you all are aware, I've got family things. And originally doing it wrong, you went in with pure, I have to be on the top, I have to be the best. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's gonna burn you out immediately, Peachy. I totally get that. You forgot to have fun with it. Yeah. No, I definitely have done that in the past with this game. As you can tell from the fact that I've taken massive like year-long breaks. And so I think, I don't know if Hope's still here, but like Hope joined me when I first started, or like very, very close to when I first started playing this game. And poor Hope has seen me take fudging 2 extended breaks during that time. Which is rough. Anyway, I'm gonna really quickly have a stretch and maybe get something to eat because I'm a little hungry. And then I'll be back once these ads are over in like 2 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back. Not getting a computer. I keep forgetting that you watch Twitch on mobile, Cat. But fair enough. Best motto is up. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely don't want games to be feeling like chores. Which is exactly why when I do... It's exactly why I do take breaks, even though I don't like it. I take breaks because I recognize that I'm not enjoying something or it's just getting to be a chore. And I don't want my gaming time to be chore time, you know? I did the VC Hangouts in Discord. You know, I've been thinking recently of like doing VC Hangouts in my own Discord more often, just while I'm playing on my like NA character or whatever, just so I have people to play with. Because like I do have an FC and all that, but they're all in the US, so time zones are a bit weird. And you guys are like mostly overseas anyway, so time zones are weird for you guys too. But like the difference is you're still here at your like ungodly hours. So if I did VC in my own Discord, I'd at least be at better times for you. But also because so many of you play Final Fantasy 14, like I may as well actually just like hang out in Discord while I play it sometimes. You know, if I've got time outside of stream, I'm playing it like the weekends or whatever. Should do that too. We should like get like an actual, just a separate like, actually, here's an idea. And like, you'll have to like, I don't know if you want to be included in this, like I'm giving you the option, but I've thought about like, what if we just get a Discord group, which is just of people who play Final Fantasy 14 and just have everyone in that. So we could just like gather people from like our communities or whatever and just like have a bunch of the Final Fantasy 14 players. Cause like we spend enough time in each other's communities that we're getting to know each other's like, right? So I don't know. At the very least, I don't know if like people in my community would be interested, but I do like the idea of just having a fudging hub for like people who play this game because I need more people. I need more Final Fantasy friends. Infos, hello, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know what, I'm assuming that's an emote, but I'm not seeing it and that's sad. You jumped on yesterday? You absolutely, look, I will actually say this as well to anyone in my chat. If you ever see me like online in Discord or in game or whatever, just playing, feel free to just shoot me a message and like ask if you can join in. Like, I'm either gonna be like, no, I'm in the middle of something, I'm doing something different. Or I'm gonna be like, yeah, absolutely join me. Like either way, do whatever, you know? You need more friends and buddies in the FC. So, okay, here's the thing, Lay. I, at some point, am probably gonna try get one of my other friends to start Final Fantasy. For those of you who know Turbo has said that she wants to play Final Fantasy at some point. It's just gonna be a while she's still in the middle of playing other games. But when she decides to play Final Fantasy, I'm gonna see if I can convince her to make a character on Primal Hyperion so that I can bring my character into your FC, and then if she ever decides to buy the game and keep playing it, I can drag her into your FC as well. You have an NA ult too? Then you could absolutely, I mean, even if you don't, Peachy, I could transfer to OCE temporarily so we can both meet up in OCE to play together, right? Like, Friday's on top of you and he's fat. Don't fat shame your cat. Then again, having said that, Peachy has a cat over here that's also very fat. If you have to pay for a transfer, you will. See, my problem is that my NA character, I'm not willing to pay for a transfer to join Lay's FC. And not because I don't want to join Lay's FC, I absolutely do. But because I already have my own FC, and I've already got like a home and like network and stuff in my own world, which is really unfortunate. So that's why, like, if when Turbo and I play together, I'll see if I can convince her for Hyperion, so then I can make another character on Hyperion. Can you want to go to FC so you can run stuff and help people in? Yeah, absolutely. And again, I know I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again, Lay. Even though I'm like on another like data center or whatever, I can just transfer over to yours. So if you're ever running Final Fantasy 14 stuff, I'll just hop on over, you know? I'll join in. I will be in your FC as an honorary guest. He is so good. Oh my god, he's got little bows on his feet. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know that. Always fat shaming deserves it. Leave Friday alone. Oh, I love that. Yeah, no, you can't make characters in Cactuar because it's been congested for 14 years. No, I know. Thank you, Lay, and I appreciate that. It's just, yeah, I don't really want to transfer because of everything. And like, that's, again, it's part of the reason why I said beforehand why like people are never going to leave OCE because they've made those connections. And it sucks. But it is how it is. I would really like if you could be a part of multiple FCs. Like, if you could be a part of an FC for each, like, world. Why not? Yeah, look, little bows. Look at them. On the screen, there are, I should probably say, cat, it's on stream. That's what Peachy's talking about. I know you don't watch the stream. Peachy's talking about the cat on the stream. Yeah. There you go. There it is. Look at that cat. Look at those bows. Lay like Kasetsu's worth a fortune. Yeah, no. I know you weren't. Enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know if you'd bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. Did he not even check how much it was? Alpha, no. Alphino. Oh no. Keep trying on what you'd think would be server downtime so people sleeping is too easy to create characters. What? No. Well. But Peachy, it's not just congested as in hard to log in on. Aether is actually completely restricted. The entire data server, you're not allowed to make new characters. They've closed off new character creation for Aether. You straight up, the game does not let you. That's why he's part of your favorite duo. Oh no, he's amazing. But like, oh my god, Alpha no. No, so Peachy, there's like, what is it? Like there's your non-congested, everything's fine. There's congested, and then there's new characters prohibited or disabled or whatever. Aether's on new characters disabled. You can't. Hello? Chat, should I be doing this? Yeah, it's not queues. I log in every day into Aether and the queue's like no more than 20, like ever. It takes me like 2 minutes to get in, it's fine. Like 2 minutes at worst. Yeah, exactly. It's not even just a normal congestion, it's new character congestion. It's normal raids. Okay, I'll ignore it for now then. I was wondering whether it was more like a you have to do this, it's important, or whether it's like, you just unlock some stuff, it's fine. Because I've been skipping a lot of the blue quests on stream because it's just, I don't need to do them. As I said, this stream character at the moment is very much, I just want to get through the story. I can unlock all the other stuff later on. I can come back and then finish stuff off once I've like caught up. But now I just want to get story done. It's very much my story character. Yeah, 8th is the prime raiding server on NA, which is so good because I love to raid in other games. I don't really, get to do it much in this game, but when I get to endgame, I'm going to want to raid. So I'm so glad I got on Aether. You'd have to sit in party find if it starts stuff and take too long. Yeah, and it's exactly why I'm going to come back to it because it's just there's no point waiting in it. You can teach raids. Hooray! I will be bothering. Well, it won't be bothering you if you're offering. Teach me. Is he your savage ults on? So fair. Peachy, no, you left. I'm kidding, because Peachy said be right back. Anyway. Was there someone here, chat? I swear there was something here that disappeared too. Am I going insane? That raid series is one of your favorites? I don't even know what raid. Oh, this raid. I'm done. Okay. That's fine. I am going insane. This is fine. I love the idea that Cereban is going to rate here for the rest of his life. He's going to sit here. He's never going to leave. I didn't realize I had deer. I wonder, when do I get my holy upgrade? 82? Wait, hold on, that's Holy 3. Where the fudge is Holy 2? What is Holy 2? Medica? Medica 3. Thea? Blair? 2 doesn't exist? Why the fudge does Holy 2 not exist? Do they know how to count? You've recently played every single craft in the base logs? Nice. You have a hero Nathan, but she's level 2 pugilist on Cactuar. That's okay, Peachy. Peachy, I will help you. Peachy, I will assist you get to a higher level. Easy, easy peasy. Level 2 pugilist on Cactuar. Cactuar's my data center. Let's go. Fire expansion is removed. Maybe, actually. Peachy's on Cactuar. That's fudging wild. What world on Aether? What world? That's the real question. You guys are hiding nearby. Let's proceed quietly, if you please. That's your main? That's my main. Well, is it? Is it a main if you're playing it the most, or is it the main if they're your most progressed? Because it's not my most progressed main, but it's my spiritual main, you know? 8th is the data center Cactuar. Peachy didn't say Cactuar. Peachy said...
I'm returned.
Wait, you're telling me Peachy's on Cactuar? Because Peachy just said she has the here on Aether. Oh, level top Pugil's on Cactuar. I didn't even see that. Peachy, that's our world. Peachy, that's our world. I love that. He's on every single recipe. Nice. Wild.
For we who yet walk
I can't read. It's fine.
too much in the destination.
I can't. That's it.
When the hour arrives, we shall welcome.
You'll take it, good, because that's our world, PG. Now you're gonna ditch your EU main and you're gonna stay here. No, I know you won't do that.
Welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment.
Also, this is a very heartfelt message Hien's saying, and I'm talking over it. I'm so sorry.
One which I have clung to ever since.
All your progress, I know. It's okay. You keep your one on an EU, but this is your one for us now, you know.
Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
What? That's so true.
That they are.
And then Hien dies at the end.
Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend.
But...
Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
The fact that Yotsuyu is right here and Hien has not freaked out means either one of two things. One, he doesn't recognize her, or two, it seems like he's going to forgive her? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Rise, my friend. Tell me everything.
Yeah. Look, listen. It could have been from the look on his face, you know? I didn't notice she was there. Or that he noticed her. It could have been anything. It could have been anything. It could have been how he looked so solemn. It could, you know.
The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I guess Yotsuyu knows now.
Nay, it will end with her capture or her death.
Are you a friend too?
No.
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her
Well, the
fate.
hunch he knew who was there when they walked off. Wait, what? Oh, right.
Lost her
Yeah,
memory,
sure.
you say. Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care. with
No,
the
I
express
realized I worked
instruction
it
that
out.
She is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, look. I fully believe that she is she's not faking it.
Don't let her take me away.
It's all right, Suyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl and listen to you.
I don't like how she's acting like a child, though. I would hope she would just have had, like, normal amnesia, but be, like, you know, an adult.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act,
well, you know what
it
I
is a
mean. Like,
remarkable performance.
it seemed like an adult, seemed mature. Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. But if it was all just a front, she truly is just meek. Well, then I don't like where her character has been taken from the writers then. Is that what you wanted to hear, Harris? I don't like the writing for Yotsuyu at this part of the game, because I don't, truly. I think the amnesia idea is great. Not a fan of the child idea. We have much more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can just but watch and wait. Oh my god, Peachy, I love it. Seeing as you've come this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have been thinking we'd been idle in your absence. The rebuilding efforts proceed apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome at home our countrymen who are displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Aeosia. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, and I have no doubt your subjects at Revenant's Toll will be heartened to hear the Lord has not forgotten them. I was wondering if the people at Mordona were going to be called back to Doma, or if they were just going to have been forgotten about. I'm glad they've addressed this. Because that was back in fudging post-Rome Reborn, you know? It's nothing, I just thought Gosetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. They're dead. Just kidding, they're right there. Captain Jafuya is nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. He was here when I arrived. Uh-oh. I've taken Yotsuya to a private chamber and assigned another watch over her. I find it passing strange the captain should leave his post with nary a word. It does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we'd be happy to assist you. I'm concerned Yotsuya's gonna, like, break out of her little holding cell because she's not gonna listen to the guard. The guard is either A, just gonna kill her on the spot, or B, she's gonna run past the guard. The guard's not gonna be able to catch up. She's gonna get to the outside world. The villagers are gonna see her and freak the fudge out and then start, like, either freaking out and or hound her and stone her to death. I feel like one of those things is just inevitable. All she knows is Gosetsu protected her, fed her, so she looks at him as her guardian doesn't. No, I get that. That's not what I was complaining about. Well, I searched it out, mayhap you could ask us, I'll just don't know anything. You should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you'd be better able to coordinate a response. Okay, after this cutscene, I'm going to call it a stream because it is 9 o'clock. And I just realized that I have to get ready for work tomorrow, which sucks. It sucks. But no, what I meant was more so I don't like how she's acting childish. It's not that she only trusts Gosetsu, that's fine, I understand that. It's just the whole childish, not an act, the fact that she is childish again. That's what I don't like. Well, it's actually 8:58. You dunce. Got him. Actually, it's 8:59 now, so... I wonder if I should tell someone as it happened. He did not look well. I asked if what was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with it. Uh-oh. No, I know you specified a quote, but that's why I was like, I'm actually like a joke. He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Okay. Well, we're going to sit here around this aetheryte and hope that it gives me a nice quick log out and well-rested bonus. It probably won't. It does. Okay. I got a message and I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Peachy, if you've blown yourself up, I'm also sorry. I just immediately like quit because I'm tired. I'm sorry. We're gonna go check who's live to give a raid to though. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed watching the stream. Thank you for everyone new who dropped on over as well. I hope you enjoyed and I appreciate you for hanging out. You didn't? Okay. I heard a message, so I was like, what's that? Staxos, congrats on being 4. Thank you for being here. Bye, Project. Bye, Lay. Bye, everyone in chat. We're going to go say hi to probably Turbo.
Hey, Johnny, committed murder.
I did not commit any such act. Go say hi to Turbo. Go give her your love and support and all that sort of stuff. I won't be hanging out in this stream because I don't want spoilers from Claire Obscure. But we will in fact be giving her the raid anyway. So thank you everybody so much for stopping by. I appreciate you for hanging out. I'll catch you all in another stream. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I have family things, but I will be streaming again on Wednesday. So I'll be back. What is scheduled for Wednesday? Is it Final Fantasy or is it Minecraft? I think it's Minecraft, but we'll see how I feel. Yeah. Have fun, everyone. I appreciate you all for being here. Good luck on whoever gets last. Remember, if you get last, you get to choose my notification for the next stream. So whoever gets last, send me a message what you want the what you want the notification to be for my stream. And the bot will tell you who's last at the end of the stream as well. That's how you'll find out. Because the bot will say it. Okay, bye everyone. Say hi to Turbo, give you love and support, etc., etc. I'll catch you all later.